All right, AJT fam, and all you aftermarket earnings traders that hung out with me. We're gonna quickly go over our earnings trades. Yesterday we didn't have any. We were waiting on Disney. I had to leave, and it took Disney an hour to move. I couldn't wait any longer. It did make a move afterwards, and as you saw, I bought right before the market closed because it held support and it worked me over today. It sold off, and I talked about that in the morning, the morning video. So I'm not gonna cover that again. But we didn't really have any good stocks on our earnings watch today. So we looked at this stock. Typically, we do not trade stocks under $20 because you have to size up in order to actually make money. And I don't like trading a lot of size. It's just something I don't like. I can do it. Obviously, I did it here. I can do it. It's just something I don't like because trading these other stocks, I don't have to. And I can make good money. But here is IONQ, and we got the here's the earnings announcement candle right here. We put in the high, we put in the low, we broke the low, and this is me trying to get my whole position in. So I got in 2,000 shares, and then it turned around. Once I got all my shorts in, it just took off on me. I was looking for it to come back, and it started to sell back. I was really honestly thinking we were going to flag out here and then come back. If you guys look at or trade flags, I thought we were going to build a bear flag here and come back, but this candle kind of took that out, and then we started selling. I thought, well, maybe with the conference call at 4:30 we'll start to go. It didn't, and once we came up here and claimed the high, I flipped it long. I finished building my position here, and got to the first target at 1507. This is the linear regression channel. We took profit here, and now my next target is 16. It would be 1627, but you can see right here, this is the daily chart. This is the 20-day moving average right here. So this is my final target, the 20-day moving average, which is actually at 1606 or 1607. So that's my final target. So if it follows through and we get to 1607 today, and it does make it to the 20-day, no harm, no foul. The stock just fooled me. This is the correct trigger. I didn't make a mistake entering. It did trigger me. It just that it turned back around. And no, I want to say this. I want to make this clear. It doesn't matter what the earnings report says. It doesn't matter. We don't trade the earnings report based on what it says, because at that point we'll start interpreting what we think it should do, and in our trading we're going to try to force that on the market, and that's a bad thing. So all I want to know is, when it reports, I know which candle is the candle that announced, and after that I'm trading. Okay, so I don't care if it didn't beat on earnings and it started to sell, but then it got ripped back up. It's not because of the report. It's because of what the other traders that can actually move the market have in play. The plan that they have. So we either figure out real quick what they're planning to do, or we get the hell out of it and wait until it comes back to us. It's, we don't need to complicate this. That's why, I tell you guys, and I watch the Benzinga pre-market show. Okay, it wouldn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense for me to sit here and watch these shows in the morning and then come in and tell you the same thing. A lot of the pre-market shows that don't start until like 8:30, 9 o'clock, they're basically regurgitating what places like Benzinga, pre-market prep, and these other big guys, they're just regurgitating what they heard them say. And it doesn't really matter. It has no bearing on how I trade. Like the CPI numbers came out. Who cares what the numbers said? All I care about is what the chart's doing. What's the chart telling me? And that's my main focus. I've been doing it for over 10 years. And it's worked. And it still works because it's the only way to make sure you have an edge in the market. Trying to interpret earnings reports and all of this stuff, you don't have an edge doing that. You don't have an edge doing that. Because I can't tell you how many people got frustrated when they went long because the report said they beat earnings and revenue and the bottom fell out of the stock because they forgot about guidance. The stock moves on guidance. The market trades 6 to 8 months ahead of itself. So whatever their guidance says, if they're going to be up in 6 months, doesn't matter whether they beat. Whether they lost on earnings and revenue. People are buying based on them being up in the next 6 to 8 months. That's the way the market moves. But that's enough regurgitating today. Just one little earnings trade. There are no earnings on Fridays, Aftermarket. So, we'll be back next week. If we have an earnings trade, I'll do a recap video. If we don't, then I won't. So, we'll see you guys in the morning.